Hello, I'm Patrick Ngako, host of the Superhuman You podcast. I'm here to help you reach your true potential through the power of imagination, music, and more. Do you struggle with the effect of negativity of some people around you? Here are 3 principles to overcome negativity. Principle number 1, keep a roster. What do I mean by a roster? Think of all the negative people in your life, write down their names, and there you go, you got your roster, right? So take that list, split it between those that you can cut off. I know that may be a little bit difficult, but you do have some friends that you don't have to talk to all the time, right? Or you don't even have to talk to really. Versus those you would like to, for them to remain in your life. You want to stay in contact with. There's some joy that they bring to you, but there's also some poison that they spew on you sometimes here and there. So the first thing that you have to do is, when you make that list, think of those that you have to, with who you have to significantly reduce your interaction with them, right? For instance, for me, I have a lot of family members that tend to be very, very negative in that they always look at the worst case scenario in life. They think that the world is crumbling, and every single time you have a conversation with them, it's like, oh my gosh, I feel like the world is ending tomorrow. And that could be very depressing and discouraging, disheartening. So I've put them on my list, right? Principle number 2, isolate the negativity. What do I mean by that? Of all the people that you choose to stay in contact with, right? Identify what it is about them that's negative. Are they saying things that make you feel down? Are they doing certain things that make you feel down? So words, action, behavior. How does that impact you, right? And be very specific. It's very important in life to be specific. How do those actions and words and behavior, how do those things make you feel? Do they make you feel sad, angry, depressed? Just write it down, right? Next to every single action, word, or behavior, write the emotion that comes out of it. And also, it's important to include some context. Not everybody is negative all the time. Some people are negative in specific situation. Maybe they are just negative when you're in groups, right? You could be hanging out one-on-one at a restaurant or at a park, wherever you hang out, just one-on-one, and they're the best person ever. They're great, awesome to chill with. But once you get in a group, whether it's at a party or somewhere, then they become all of a sudden these negative, grumpy people. And right, just write it down. Just put in the context. This person starts acting crazy when we're in a group. For instance, a lot of my family members, right, when you get on the phone with them, you start talking about, once the conversation gets past like 2 or 3 minutes, then they just start talking about their life and how it's coming to an end. And so that doesn't really help my outlook in life. It doesn't really help me stay positive, which is very, very important, right, when you're trying to grow and you're trying to build something in your life. Principle number 3, transform their poison into powers. This means for every negative action, behavior, or word, write down something that's true for you, right? Let's say the way somebody talks to you when you're in a group makes you feel bad. They make you feel guilty. They're criticizing, the way you hold your drink. They're criticizing the way you talk, the way you gesture. All of these things, they, maybe say that you think that you're better than everybody when we're around people. And so write that down and just say, is that true? And 99.999% of the time, it's not true. And write down what's true about you, your authentic self, right? Every time you have a conversation and you interact with them, when you come back home, go and meditate on your truth, just to kind of wash out, clear away all that poison. That will give you a sense of control and more confidence in life, right? For instance, for me, with my worst case scenario family, I wrote down on my desk, every day is a blessing and be thankful. That reminds me, well, yeah, I can talk with them. Hey, I love you. things are great on my side. Okay, you're telling me the world is coming on to an end, on your side. 99% of the time is not the case. You're just being melodramatic. And I come back to my desk and it's written right there. Every day is a blessing, and be thankful and enjoy the present, right? And so that's what I do. Thank you so much for joining me today. And always make sure to stay true to yourself. Cheers.